Isn't it amazing that civilizations are based around the natural world? But if you were to speak to a lot of economists, for instance, they don't see that. They don't see the natural capital that you talk about in this river. They actually just think, well, we can put it in a model. Civilizations basing themselves around the natural world, as opposed to hubristic economists saying, actually, we're above all this. How do you make the connection again and say to people, actually, we are reliant on nature. This is our home. Our home isn't a bunch of assumptions and rational models in a textbook.
That is an excellent point. I'm really glad you made it. In fact, I talk about that exactly that glaring absence of the natural world from the purview of economists and also political scientists.
Right.
Both of these academic fields sort of view the human enterprise as somehow divorced from the natural world. And this is not to say that environmental determinism is the right approach either. I mean, we are not slaves to the physical world, but nor are we completely removed from it. And I agree with you. This is what's lacking in economic and political science assessments. For example, there was an important book that came out a few years ago called The Size and Shape of Nations. And it's a massive tome. It's this thick. A reading of that book will not find, we'll find all kinds of references to democracy versus totalitarian governments, to the importance of ethnicity and language, many, many human dimensions, which are, of course, very, very important. Nowhere in them will you find any mention, not a single word, of the importance of mountain ranges, coastlines, or rivers. Yet, when a student and I did a global mapping of political boundaries, meaning the size and shapes of nations, we found an enormous amount of overlap with physical as well as human constructs. So it's a blend of both. Yes, we are human. We are distinctly human. We're not slaves to the natural world. We're not, bears or something, but nor are we completely separated from it.